Hello, Commonwealth heroines. To all the remarkable women who are being honored here today, congratulations on this wonderful recognition. And thank you for making this a Commonwealth more worthy of its heroines. Hello, Commonwealth heroines. To all the remarkable women who are being honored here today, congratulations on this wonderful recognition. And thank you for making this a Commonwealth more worthy of its name. Whether you're an organizer in your neighborhood or the force behind a nonprofit or a leader in business, you have made Massachusetts a better, stronger place for all of its people. That's a fight we all have a stake in, and nobody has taken that to heart more than Meredith Tuitt. For 15 years, she has been a pillar of the Massachusetts Commission on the Status of Women. As a commissioner, as chair, as president of the National Association of Commissions for Women, she has brought to this movement extraordinary vision and endless commitment to the hard work of advocacy. Chair Tuitt, thank you for all you've done to build a future more worthy of our daughters. The impact of your work will be felt for many years to come, and the proof is on display here today. What a fitting tribute to celebrate your tenure with the largest class of Commonwealth heroines in history. Thank you again to everyone here who is fighting to open doors for women and girls. I'm so proud to be in that fight with you. Have a wonderful celebration and see you out there.
Hello, everyone. I wish that I could be with you in person, but I'm in Washington doing the people's business. But I had to extend congratulations to all of today's heroines at a time when people are working actively to render as a footnote the contributions of women or to erase them entirely. The work of the commission is more important now than ever before, and certainly that we do take pause and time to honor these extraordinary 100 women. But I do want to offer special congratulations to Mary Tuitt. After 15 years of leadership with the Mass Commission on the Status of Women, we came up together, have been shoulder to shoulder in so many fights, and I'm such an admirer of her, how she shows up in community, and in all the ways in which she has contributed to our Commonwealth and our country. She is a veteran, she is an activist, she is a lifelong public servant who has dedicated her career in government and community work, advancing equity and opportunity for women and girls across our Commonwealth. She has earned the respect of people from every corner of our Commonwealth because she has been so consistent, and she has moved with integrity and always focused on equity and justice. Her work centers the people. She lifts voices that are too often overlooked. You know, as we sing the Negro National Anthem, lift every voice. Mary has done that throughout her public service tenure. So she has remained consistent in lifting every voice, those that are often ignored and overlooked and left behind. She ensures that policies reflect lived experiences. Her commitment is real and tangible and felt. It has shaped and improved and changed the lives of so many. Her impact is lasting and her legacy an immeasurable one. It is gives me a great honor to honor her for all the ways in which she is in service to community, and I'm deeply grateful for her leadership and her friendship and her partnership over the years. I'm just so grateful that she's still at it because we need her unique gift and leadership. And did I say anything about those fits? We have to talk about that as well. She's going to bring the fashion as well. She's going to bring the change and she's going to bring the fashion. So, but congratulations to all of our 2026 Commonwealth heroines. Your leadership reflects the same spirit of courage, care, and commitment that strengthens our Commonwealth every single day. What would our Commonwealth be? What would this world be without women? We just do the things that need to be done. And to my sister, who again we've come up together. Both of us were aides formerly. We've been around many tables together, on the front lines of many fights together. And congratulations, we celebrate you, Mary. We honor you. We love you. And again, y'all enjoy until we meet again. I can't wait till to be able to be in sisterhood together.
Well, I think they got me. I'm gonna say this, Ellen, though. AP almost gave it away because she saw my daughter and we were on the phone Saturday and she said, oh, I sent the video. And I was just like, what video? I was like, what video? So now I know what she's talking about. Okay. Well, good afternoon, everyone. Commonwealth Heroines 2026, yes, yes. Let me tell you, I'm gonna jump off script and I'm gonna say thank you to my sister commissioners, cause I'm telling you, when it comes down to women and girls in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and the elected officials in here that know me, a lot of you in this house know me and some don't, but I started in this building in So my former boss, and I know she's looking down saying, yeah, Mary, you did it. State Representative Gloria Fox served 32 plus years in this building. And Aisha will tell you, boy, we went through some stuff in room 167, right? But I'm gonna say out of those 32 years, I did 15 years with Rep Fox, and I learned so much in this building. But one of the biggest things I learned is advocacy and fighting for women and girls is priority. It's the priority. It should be number one always for us. Because if we, the women, are not stable and happy, and if we don't have our foundation right, our house doesn't have the right foundation, our street is crumbled, our community is fractured, our city is disrupted, and our state is shaken. So ladies, I want to say thank you. 147 Commonwealth heroines. We got how many more to go before we hit 200? Because we have 200 elected officials in this state. We should have 200 Commonwealth heroines. So my favorite rose is a yellow rose. I want to say I stand here. We had elections yesterday, and new chair coming in is Christine Monska. I did 2 years as chair of the Massachusetts Commission on the Status of Women. I did, oh wow, did I do 3 years as president, Shaitia? 3 years of president of the National Association of Commissions for Women. I'm a United States Navy veteran. I was aviation machinist mate. I like to throw people off, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. They were like, she was a jet mech? Okay, but I do that because Ellen and Shaiti always say I should never forget to talk about my veteran service, right? So for those of you that are veterans, 2025, I was the Veteran of the Year for Military Friendly Career Readiness as a nonprofit national organization. 2024, I was Deborah Sampson, which is the highest honor you can get here in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts for female veterans that do advocacy above and beyond, right? And I say that coming from an island in the West Indies, a little quiet child that went through Boston Public Schools, and I was a book nerd. I stood back and I was quiet, I was bullied, I was all sorts of stuff. But guess what happened to the bullies? They're now my friends. They see me on the streets and they're like, hi, Meredith, and I'm looking like, what? Okay. So I say that to you women that are here, our Commonwealth heroines, everything you do, people pay attention. And that's why you're in this room today. So I want to say congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. Now I'm going to go to script, right, Ellen? All right. So I did all that part about myself, but we are deeply honored to recognize the incredible women before us here today. It is an honor to represent Massachusetts and the standards we set both here in our great Commonwealth and on the national stage. They do follow us. If you don't know that, they follow us. So we need to do more. It's a privilege to be able to be here today to pause and celebrate all of you women of our local communities that perform unheralded acts on a daily basis, that make our homes, our neighborhoods, our cities, towns, villages, better places to live. The Commonwealth Heroine Celebration is an opportunity to recognize the women who don't always make the news, but who are truly making a difference in their communities, their businesses, or just their volunteer endeavors. Volunteer endeavors. I am pleased that such a wide array of local residents, organizations, stakeholders, and elected officials were able to join us today. First and foremost, I know they hate that we don't let them have a seat, but all of the elected officials in the House, raise your hand. And there's a lot of aides in the building too. Aides for a representative that hasn't made it down yet, raise your hand. So if you don't know, the backbone of a family is usually the woman, right? But in an elected office, it's the aide. If you don't, if you don't know the name of your representative's aide, make sure you get it today, because that's how you get stuff done. All right. So I want to say thank you to all of our state reps and all of our state senators that are here with us. And at this time, I would like to also thank my sister commissioners who are serving on the state commission. Raise your hand, sisters. So there are 19 of us at the state level, but some of us are traveling at this time of the year, and some are here, some are at work. Now my regional, we have 11 regional commissions in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, right? And so we have some of our regional sisters here with us today, regional commissioners. And at MCSW, we have partnering organizations that are phenomenal. We have the YW, we have Mass Now, we have so many. And you know what? I don't know. I just have to do this. The Massachusetts Commission on the Status of Women went for almost 18 years with one staff person that stayed with us true and blue before she left us and went on to federal stuff and other things. And guess what? I'm so excited. She's a Commonwealth heroine this year. Yay, Jill! She's gonna get me for that, but that's okay. We celebrate everyone today. We appreciate your support as we continue to build a network of advocates championing policy that directly addresses the issues and concerns of the women of Massachusetts. So I just want to say, all of the women in the room, let's stand, because they have to see our power. All right, women, let's take a stand. Woo! Look at that. Yes, yes. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for joining us here today. The Massachusetts Commission on the Status of Women was legislatively created in 1998 as an independent state agency seeking to advance equality for women by promoting their rights and opportunities. We consist of 19 commissioners. I've said that, skip. The commission represents and recognizes all women, regardless of their age, race, color, creed, abilities, language, socioeconomic status, immigration status, sexual orientation, gender assigned at birth, right? The commission created for one purpose, and that's providing a permanent, effective voice for women throughout Massachusetts. And we've been doing that for over 26 years. I think we turned 30 in 2028, alongside all of you. But what is a Commonwealth Heroine, you ask? Every year, we partner with our state legislators to identify women who make outstanding contributions to their community and to the Commonwealth. Legislators and elected officials across the Commonwealth submitted nominations to highlight all of you, the incredible women in their districts. We collectively extend our heartfelt gratitude to all of our legislative partners who continue to recommend and recognize and advance women within their districts. It's an honor. We are grateful to work shoulder to shoulder with the administration and the legislature to serve members of the public, to identify key issues impacting the lives of women and girls, and to recommend and support policy solutions that can change all of our lives for the better. Commonwealth Heroines class of 2026, truly the ones who have kept the community together when we needed it the most. They may not always make the news, but they most assuredly make a difference. You have been selected because you use your time, your talent, your spirit, your enthusiasm to enrich the lives of others. These acts of public leadership and volunteerism help us advance the status of women and girls in Massachusetts in big ways and small ways. You are mentors, volunteers, innovators. You are the glue that keeps a community together. So on behalf of all of us here at the Massachusetts Commission on the Status of Women, we thank you and we congratulate you, class of 2026. I'd now like to turn over the microphone to my sister commissioner, Dr. Kim Shea.
Wait a minute. Good afternoon, everyone. This is so exciting. I'm excited to be here. My name is Dr. Kimberly Shea, but you can call me Kim. I have the honor of serving as the Dean of Nursing and Health Sciences at Mount Wachusett Community College, which is in Gardner, Massachusetts. Woohoo, go Mount! As well as serving as an adjunct faculty member, visiting teacher at several universities in the area. As a registered nurse and a higher ed professional, I'm proud to call Winchinen my home. For those of you that don't know where Winchinen is, just think Route 2, when you get past the mountain, take a right. It truly is an honor to be here with you today and represent the Massachusetts Commission on the Status of Women as we celebrate this year's Commonwealth Heroines. I've had the pleasure of serving on the commission since 2023, and as of yesterday have timed out as my secretary position, but I remain the chair of the Program and Planning Committee. This event is one of the most meaningful traditions of the Commission because it recognizes women whose work often happens quietly, without recognition, but whose impact is profound. Today, we have the privilege of shining a light on those contributions and celebrating the difference each of our honorees make in their communities. As someone who has dedicated my career to education and healthcare, especially in rural areas or with marginalized communities, I'm continually reminded of the transformational power of education and healthcare and the continuity and connection in people's daily lives. And for me, that is deeply personal. I didn't follow a traditional path. In fact, there was a time in my life when I did not complete high school. I had experienced both food insecurity and housing insecurity. At that point, the future could have gone in a very different direction for me. But what changed my trajectory was access. Access to education, opportunity, and people that believed in possibility. Education became transformative for me. It was not just about earning degrees, which I absolutely did. It was about reclaiming purpose, building confidence, and creating a pathway forward that once did not seem possible. In fact, seemed quite impossible. That experience continues to shape how I lead today. As the Dean of Nursing and Health Sciences at Mount Wachusett Community College, I see the transformational impact that education has on women and girls in the Commonwealth on almost a daily basis. I see students overcoming barriers, redefining what is possible, and stepping into roles where they will not only care for others, but strengthen their communities and also be able to earn a wage that keeps them from the brink of poverty. For many women and girls in the Commonwealth, education is the path forward. Education is the way out. And most definitely, education has generational impacts on our communities and for the Commonwealth as a whole. But education is not enough. We must also ensure that individuals, particularly our women and girls, have access to the care that they need to lead healthy and productive lives. I'm also a registered nurse. And in healthcare, we often say the most effective intervention is prevention. And one of the most powerful forms of preventative medicine is, in fact, access itself. When individuals can access early, whether it's primary care, mental health services, education, or screenings, we prevent illness often before it starts and certainly before it escalates. We reduce disparities and we improve outcomes across the Commonwealth. This is where education and advocacy intersect. By educating the next generation of healthcare professionals, we are expanding access. We are placing skilled, compassionate providers into the communities where they are needed most. And through continued advocacy work, we work to ensure that healthcare is not defined by one circumstance, but recognized as essential. Together, education and access create transformation, not just for the individual, but for entire communities. And that is what we are here to celebrate this afternoon. Each of our Commonwealth heroines represent that same spirit of transformation. Through their leadership, service, mentorship, and advocacy, these women are creating opportunities, strengthening communities, and lifting each other in ways that are both meaningful and lasting. They remind us that impact does not always require recognition, but it most certainly deserves it. And so, to our honorees, thank you. Thank you for the work that you do, for the lives that you all touch, and the example that you have all set. Your commitment inspires all of us and strengthens the Commonwealth in ways that truly, truly matter. It's now my privilege and honor to invite my sister commissioner and friend, Dr. Aisha Miller, to the podium to say a few words. And here she is.
Good afternoon. My name is Dr. Aisha Miller, and I'm the proud secretary for the Program and Planning Committee for the Massachusetts Commission on the Status of Women. In my professional capacity, I serve as the Vice President for Permitting Corporate Engagement for Related Bill. However, previously, as our Chairwoman Tuitt mentioned, I served here at the State House and also under the leadership of former Mayor Martin J. Walsh as his Chief of Civic Engagement for the City of Boston. The color theme for our Commonwealth Heroines event is intentional. And since our history informs our future, I'd like to tell you a little bit about the meaning behind the yellow rose. Each of you have received a yellow rose today, and it's prominent in symbolisms representing support for women's right to vote. Let us never take for granted what generations before us have done, how they've paved the way. Women struggled for years to be included in the United States Constitution. Courageous, being jailed, hunger strikes, years of organizing, ridicule, great disappointment before ultimately achieving the full goal. When the 19th Amendment was fully ratified in 1920. They came from rural and urban backgrounds, different economic class, different races, and different generations, sharing one goal: equal rights and opportunities for all. In a fractured era, they worked together, diversity became their strength, and they united under the symbol, the yellow rose. It stood for unity, friendship, and determination. And yet, in the 19th Amendment, famously excluded millions of women of color. Despite granting constitutional protection to women's voting rights in 1920, it is important to note the first granted mainly to white women. Most Black women would wait nearly 5 decades more to actually exercise their constitutional right. Let us not forget any other marginalized sisters in the struggle, systematically prevented from participation through the years. Because the amendment only prohibited discrimination based on sex, it left loopholes that states used to prevent women of color from exercising their right to vote. To combat disparities, educator and political advisor Mary Below Bethune later formed the National Council of Negro Women in 1935 to pursue the civil rights, giving rise to movement for true equal representation and participation for all under the law that continues to this day. After decades of activism and advocacy, women of color were able to exercise unrestricted voting rights following the passage of Voting Rights Act in 1965. Our storied struggle has become our historic victory. The founding mothers came from rural and urban backgrounds, different economic classes, different races, and generations. But they did one thing: they worked together. Diversity became their strength as they united under the symbol, the yellow rose. So today, the yellow rose reminds us that our own work to improve the status of women in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and beyond continues to represent diversity, unity, and determination. We must strive for victory in our own peaceful revolutions today and all the days that are to come. So thank you. Congratulations to all of you. Please allow me to introduce to you our Executive Director, Shaitia Spruill, and my sister commissioner, Commissioner Ferretti.
Hi, just saying hi.
Okay. So, Wani Kisak, Natasuis, Melissa Ferretti. Thank you.
Okay, I'm sorry. I am supposed to say something.
You are supposed to say something.
Just kidding. Hi again. I'm Chaitia. I'm the executive director. We are so happy to have you all here today. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. We'll be calling names by county, and while it may appear that some counties have more representation than others, please know that we've made every effort to represent all regional counties of the Commonwealth, rural, urban, and suburban alike. Additionally, some of the heroines were unable to join us in person today, but we'll still be calling their names out loud to celebrate. So heroines, when your name is called, please join us at the front and stay until all members of the region have been called, so the members in your county. We'll take a photo, so there will be some gentlemen running around with cameras kind of in the back here. And then finally, I know it's gonna be so hard, y'all, but if we can just hold applause until the group has finally been, collected up here, we would greatly appreciate it, and it'll help us read the 147 names efficiently. So thank you, congratulations again, and Commissioner Ferretti.
All right, I had to pause there because I knew we were missing something. So, Waniki Sak, Natasuis, Melissa Ferretti, Nutomas, Sikwana Makwapakwit, Ka Natai Patuxit, Natai Bornut. What I've said to you in my traditional Wampanoag language is good day. My name is, or I am called, Melissa Ferretti. I was raised in, or my genealogy is Herring Pond, raised in Plymouth, and I now live in Bourne. So I proudly serve as the chairwoman of the Herring Pond Wampanoag tribe. And I also very proudly serve, I'm on my second term, and the chair of the Town of Bourne Select Board, in which I live, the first ever Wampanoag woman to ever serve in that term. And thank you. And quite likely the first person of color to ever sit in one of those seats. So I am extremely proud to be here today to honor our heroines. So first we have Diane Chamberlain of South Dennis, nominated by State Senator Julian Cyr. Come on up if Diane is here. Oh, okay. Next we have Shireen Davis of Chatham. She was co-nominated by Senator Julian Cyr and State Representative Hadley Ludley. Next. Thank you. Excellent. Welcome. Congratulations. Next, we have Nell Fields of East Falmouth, nominated by State Representative, somebody I admire very much, David Vieira. Congratulations. And next, we have Emily Stevens of Marston's Mills, nominated by State Representative Steve Ixaros, another man I admire greatly. Thank you. That is my Barnstable reps.
Please welcome Commissioner Shayla Levante.
Hello, thank you. My name is Commissioner Levante. I am from Pittsfield, so Berkshire County. I am the chair of the fundraising committee for the Massachusetts Commission on the Status of Women, and I am the past immediate chair for the Berkshire County Commission on the Status of Women. Yeah, thanks. It is my unique privilege and honor to introduce to you four dynamic and amazing women. The first being Abigail Allard Pittsfield, nominated by State Rep Tricia Farley Bouvier. Patty Messina Shesher, nominated by State Rep John Barrett. Allison Peters of Hinsdale, nominated by State Senator Paul Mark. Sorry, Paul. I know. Peter Paul, 6'7". Thank you. Thank you. And Jenny Schwartz of Great Barrington, nominated by State Rep Lee Davis. Congratulations to you incredible women.
We're joined by Commissioners Meg Arvin and Francie Gazaniga from our Berkshire County Commission, as well as some of our state legislators.
You'll be fine.
I'm going to tell him to get recognized.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name's Christine Monska. I'm currently serving as the Vice Chair of the Mass Commission on the Status of Women. And in a couple of days, I will assume my new role as Chair, which I'm super excited about. I have very, very big shoes to fill. Let's please give Commissioner Meredith Tuitt another round of applause, please. And the newest commissioner, this adorable young leader who is sitting next to me. I am originally from Western Massachusetts, born and raised in East Hampton, but I have lived and worked pretty much everywhere in Western Mass, including being a Berkshire regional commissioner many years ago. I currently live in Newton, Massachusetts, but I spend most of my time in New Bedford and Fall River because in my day job, I'm executive director of the Women's Fund South Coast. And I am a very proud Caucus of Women Legislators appointee serving in my second term. And I have the pleasure of reading the names of amazing women leaders from Bristol County. Our first honoree, Denise Barboza Lane from Northeastern, nominated by State Senator William Driscoll. Rosemary Gill from Dartmouth, nominated by State Representative Antonio Cabral. Michelle Hamilton from Foxborough, nominated by State Representative Michael Chasson. And Cindy Brogan from Taunton, nominated by State Representative Lisa Field. Rebecca Frias from Sonnet, nominated by State Representative Carol Fiola. Leslie Kola and Alda Stankiewicz from Raynham, nominated by State Representative Dennis Gallagher. Joanne Roche from Mansfield, nominated by State Representative James Hawkins. And Kiana Jones from New Bedford, nominated by State Representative Chris Hendricks. Super proud to read that name. I hired her as an intern in my office many years ago, and now she sits on my board. Frances Kelly from Swansea, nominated by State Representative Stephen Howitt. Wendy Morrill, also from New Bedford, nominated by State Representative Chris Markey. Lisa Feidelberg Costa of Westport, nominated by State Representative Stephen Olet. Jenny Mello Reese of Somerset, nominated by State Representative Justin Thurber. And Rachel Resendez of Fall River, nominated by State Representative John Gasky. And that concludes Bristol County.
Good afternoon, everyone. What an honor to be here with you all today. My name is Divya Chaturvedi, and I'm one of the state commissioners at the Massachusetts Commission on Status of Women. I live in Pittsfield, Berkshire County. Go Berkshires! We have so many people from there, so amazing to see that. I serve as the secretary of the Finance Committee at MCSW. And my day job is serving as the executive director of Elizabeth Freeman Center that serves survivors of domestic and sexual violence in Berkshire County. It is truly an honor to read these names today and to honor you all. Please hold your applause for the end when we finish reading out all the names. Gayla Bartlett from Danvers, nominated by State Representative Sally Kerens. Ann Boris from Salem, nominated by State Senator Joan B. Lovely. Darby Connolly from Lynn, nominated by State Representative Daniel Cahill. Diane Connolly from Haverhill, nominated by State Representative Ryan Hamilton. Grace Connolly from Newburyport, nominated by State Representative Dawn Shand. Ellen Crawford from Linfield, nominated by State Representative Bradley H. Jones, Jr. Deborah Ann Eskenazi from Peabody, nominated by State Representative Thomas Walsh. Devin Ferreira from Haverhill, nominated by State Senator Pavel Payano. Kim Hurst from North Andover, nominated by State Representative Adrian Ramos. And I will call on Sister Commissioner Goldberg to read out the rest of the names. We had quite a few from this county, so bear with us.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much. And congratulations to everyone here today, whether you're receiving an award or you're the allies and supporters of the women who have. I have been on the commission. I was appointed originally by Governor Baker in 2018, and I'm proud to say that I was reappointed by Governor Healy in 2022. My husband and I moved from Chicago. I grew up in Swampscott, go Big Blue, and we moved to Lynn, where we raised our family and had our business, and then moved to Marblehead, but now our business is in Amesbury. So we cover all kinds of Essex County. The most beautiful farms, businesses, rural, the seacoast. Come on in, everything's fine. Oh, R.E. Kimball is the name of our company. Just exceptional jams and jellies. So back to the matter at hand. I'd like to honor Audrey Jimenez from Lynn, who was nominated by State Representative Sean Reed. Wendy Joseph, also from Lynn, from State Senator Brendan Crichton. Laurie Miranda Lang from Salem. State Rep Manny Cruz, nominated by him. Nancy Marino from Beverly, nominated by State Rep Hannah Bowen. Christina Minicucci from North Andover, by State Senator Barry Feingold. Erin Padilla from Haverhill, nominated by State Representative Andy Vargas. Ruth Pino from Gloucester, nominated by State Senator Bruce Tarr. Shannon Scully from Andover, nominated by by State Rep Frank Moran. Nancy Stafus from South Hamilton, nominated by State Rep Kristen Kasner. Heidi Weir from Swampscott, co-nominated by Jenny Armini and Senator Brendan Crichton. And last but not least, from our beautiful Essex County, Bonnie Zahorik from Andover, nominated by Tram Nguyen, State Rep.
Congratulations to the Essex County Heroines. I'm going to move us to the west. I'm Tanisha Arena, and I am representing Springfield. Yeah! I think Western Mass is quite beautiful. Come check out the foliage and all the other good things. But first, let's make a stop in Franklin County. Oh, but wait, I should tell you, in my day job, I'm the executive director of Arise for Social Justice in Springfield, representing folks who have been pushed to the margins. I was appointed to the MCSW by the Caucus of Women Legislators, and it's always an honor and a privilege to be here in this space with you. First, from Franklin County, we have Carol Hillman of New Salem, nominated by State Representative Aaron Sanders. All right. You can make it? Okay. All right. Let's move on down to Hampden County. Xiomara Alban de Lobato of Wilbraham, nominated by State Representative Angelo Pupolo Jr. Janai McDonald of Springfield, nominated by State Senator Adam Gomez. Charlene M. Naylor of Springfield, nominated by, we're supposed to hold the applause. Nominated by State Representative Bud Williams. Gladys Oyola Lopez of Springfield, nominated by State Representative Carlos Gonzalez. Bonnie Rathbone of Palmer, nominated by State Representative Todd Smola. And Carla Sarno of Springfield, nominated by State Representative Orlando Ramos. All right, Hampden County. Okay, we got a little bit more. Western Mass is big. Yeah, let's get up to Hampshire County. Yeah. Kate DeSanto of Southampton, nominated by State Senator John Vellis. Elizabeth A. LaFond of Granby, nominated by State Senator Jacob Oliveira. Britt Rue of Granby, nominated by State Representative Mindy Doan. And Lexi Walters Wright of Florence, nominated by State Representative Lindsay Sabadosa, our Hampshire County 2026 Heroines.
Good afternoon. My name is Audrey Hall, and I live in Framingham, Massachusetts. That's in Middlesex County. I was appointed to the Massachusetts Commission on the Status of Women in 2018 by Senate President Karen Spilka, and I have been proud to serve as Vice Chair of the Commission, Vice Chair of the Legislative Committee, Chair of our COVID-19 Action Committee, and as Treasurer and Chair of the Finance Committee, my current role. And today I'm so honored to read half of the names of the heroines from Middlesex County, which is the center of Massachusetts. I share this honor of reading the names with my sister Commissioner Whitney Dodd, who will be here in a moment, but the names are alphabetical, so I don't get to read the names of all of my neighbors in Framingham, but I might just do that anyway, I'm not sure. Anyway, okay, I will begin with Susan Abramson from Burlington, nominated by State Representative Kenneth Gordon. Tina Alou from Cambridge, nominated by State Senator Sal DiDomenico. Francesca Arsenault from Acton, nominated by State Representative Danilo Sena. Lori Bent from Weston, nominated by State Representative Alice Peisch. Susie Cahoon from Lowell, nominated by State Representative Tara Hong. Teresa Clausen, who I met earlier today from Tingsboro, nominated by State Representative Colleen Gary. Marcia Cooper from Newton, nominated by State Representative Greg Schwartz. Jean Craigie from Stoneham, nominated by Representative Michael Day. Sarah Donnelly from Natick, nominated by State Representative David Linsky. My neighbor in Framingham, Andrea Dunn-Adrian from Framingham, nominated by State Representative Priscilla Souza. Bryn Durno from Pepperell, nominated by State Representative Margaret Scarsdale. Laura Farnsworth from Newton, nominated by State Representative Amy Ma Sangiolo. Barbara Fenby from Marlborough, nominated by State Representative Danielle Gregoire. Lisa Gibalerio from Belmont, nominated by State Representative David Rogers. Tanya Howard from Medford, co-nominated by State Senator Patricia Jelen and State Representative Sean Garbali. Vineta Kumar from Lexington, nominated by State Representative Michelle Sicolo. Thao Lan from Lowell, nominated by State Representative Vanna Howard. Denise Lowers from Somerville, nominated by State Representative Christine Barber. And an advance shout out to my neighbor, Samantha McGarry, who will be mentioned again by my sister Commissioner, Whitney Dodds. Congratulations to all of you.
And good afternoon, everyone. Again, my name is Whitney Dodds. I am actually from Hampden County, Springfield. I apologize. Thank you for telling me. Is this better? All right. I am here to help the Middlesex County because they have such a big award. So I am here to present Dr. Patricia Kelly Luoto, nominated by State Representative Kate Hogan. Zeneb Magavi, nominated by State Representative Steve Owens. Samantha McGarry of Framingham, nominated by State Representative Jack Lewis. Francis Nuaje from Medford, nominated by State Representative Paul Donato. Valerie Opara from Lowell, nominated by State Representative Rodney Elliott. Elvira Pinick, nominated by State Representative Joe McGonigal. Stacy Raffi from Holliston, nominated by State Senator Karen Spilka. Leela Ramachandran from Acton, nominated by State Senator James Eldridge. Patricia Rapucci from Westford, nominated by State Representative James Acero. Louise Rice from Cambridge, nominated by State Representative Mike Connolly. Sarah Rosenberg of Cambridge, nominated by State Representative Marjorie Decker. Teresa Gentile Saro from Newton, nominated by State Representative John Lawn. Mara Sullivan of Waltham, nominated by State Representative Tom Stanley. Jeanette Velasquez of Weston, nominated by State Senator Mike Burrett. Tania Vivinsky of Sudbury, nominated by State Representative Carmine Gentile. And last, Anna Winter Ramuson of Concord, nominated by State Representative Simon Cataldo. Come here. I have two more, they told me. Nantucket County, I am reading as well. All right. Brooke Moore of Nantucket, co-nominated by State Representative Thomas Moakley and State Senator Julian Sir.
Hi, everybody. My name's Lisa Olney. I'm from Wellesley. I'm a brand new commissioner appointed by Speaker Mariano. Last year, actually, I received this award, and following that, I was offered a seat on the commission. So watch out, everybody. So I'm very honored to celebrate the 2026 Heroines from Norfolk County. Honoring Lynn Abbott from Walpole, nominated by State Representative John Rogers. Carrie Berry of Randolph, nominated by State Representative Richard Wells. Ellen Burns of Wellesley, co-nominated by State Senator Cynthia Cream and State Representative Alice Peisch. Candace Hartford of Cohasset, nominated by State Senator Patrick O'Connor. Christy Henriksen of Quincy, nominated by State Representative Bruce Ayers. Karen Johnston of Weymouth, nominated by State Representative James Murphy. Kaylee Keating of Franklin, nominated by State Representative Jeffrey Roy. Eileen Kelly of Quincy, nominated by State Senator John Keenan. Leandra McLean of Sharon, nominated by State Representative Ted Phillips. And Linda Pollock of Needham, nominated by State Representative Josh Tarski.
Hi, everyone. My name is Michelle Davidson. I'm from Hanover, and I'm the chairwoman of the Plymouth County Commission on the Status of Women. And I am thrilled to be here today celebrating all these wonderful women from Plymouth County.
Hey, and I'm Danielle Kemp. I live in Marshfield, and I'm the treasurer of the Plymouth County Commission on the Status of Women. Yes, this is real. I am also excited to celebrate and honor this year's recipients. We have 13, so we're splitting them up. First off, Caitlin Baker of Whitman, co-nominated by State Senator Michael Brady and Representative Allison M. Sullivan Almeida. Sophie Bethany from Duxbury, nominated by Representative Kenneth Sweezy. Ann Cambria of Rochester, nominated by State Senator Michael Rodriguez. Jill Ferens, Mattapoisett, nominated by State Representative Mark Sylvia. Nancy Gardner, from East Bridgewater, nominated by State Representative Allison Sullivan Amida, and a friend. Deborah Garland Brockton, nominated by State Representative Michael Dubois. Michelle Dubois, I'm so sorry. And let me too. And Lori Gibbons, Cohasset, nominated by State Representative Joanne Meschino.
And also on this year's list from Plymouth County, Catherine Jackson from Plymouth, nominated by State Representative Michelle Badger. Jean Kling from Halifax, nominated by State Representative Kathleen Lenatra. Carol Mattis, my neighbor from Hanover, nominated by State Representative David DeCoste. Jacqueline Rose from Bridgewater, nominated by State Representative Rita Mendez. And my friend Sue Renee from Pembroke, nominated by State Senator Dylan Fernandez. And Liz Wiley from Wareham, nominated by State Senator Kelly Dooner. Congratulations, everybody.
It's me again. All right, so it's my home turf, so let's go. Suffolk County. Woo! All right. Asama Abu Fuda Revere, nominated by State Senator Lydia Edwards. Edith Alexander Roslindale, nominated by State Representative Russell Holmes. Maria Blase, South Boston, nominated by State Representative David Beal. Mary Bond, Roslindale, nominated by State Representative Rob Consalvo. Katrina Cooley Flagg of Boston, nominated by State Representative China Tyler. Amy Epstein Winthrop, nominated by State Representative Jeffrey Turco. Sasha Goodfriend, Jamaica Plain, nominated by State Representative Samantha Montano. Barbara Groover, Boston, nominated by State Representative Christopher Worrell. Edna Hall, Boston, Mattapan, really. They're getting it twisted, Mattapan. Nominated by State Representative Brandy Fluker Reed. And Lori Hooley, Charlestown, nominated by State Representative Danny Ryan.
All right, Suffolk County. Woo! We're back, this is it. You know, this is the hood right here. Yeah. Liz, Andrea Howard of Boston, nominated by State Representative Kevin Honan. Yvette Jarou from Boston, nominated by State Representative John Moran. Ruth Cowis from Boston, nominated by State Representative Jay Livingston. Some of my favorite reps right here. Kristen McDonald from West Roxbury, co-nominated by Representative William McGregor and John Rogers. And then we have Glenola Mitchell. Yes, yes, listen. Nominated by Senator Liz Miranda. Tracy Nowicki from Chelsea. Nominated by State Rep Judith Garcia. Jane O'Reilly out of East Boston, nominated by State Representative Adrian Madaro. All right, Eileen Ryan out of Watertown, nominated by State Senator William Brownsberger. I'm with Brownsberger, yes, yes. Minna B. Sheik from Revere, nominated by Representative Jessica Ganine. Let her get caught up. Catherine Tallman from Boston, nominated by State Representative Tommy Vitolo, and Nicola Truppin from Boston, nominated by State Senator Nick Collins. Woo-hoo. All right, that's it.
Let's hear it one more time for Suffolk County.
Hello again. I was enjoying the ceremony so much I didn't make my way up in enough time to beat the traffic. So this afternoon, it's my honor to read the names of the 2026 heroines from my home county of Worcester, which, if you would like to come visit, we have beautiful lakes, mountains, art, and institutions of higher education. So before I read off the names in their entirety, though, you will notice that there is a special name in your program in purple. She will not be happy that we are singling her out, but we would be remiss if we didn't acknowledge our very own Commonwealth heroine, Jill Aston. Jill previously served as the executive director of the MSCW, our stalwart leader for more than 16 years. Her legacy of service with the commission and the impact that she's had on Beacon Hill and beyond to advance gender equity have left a lasting impact on all of us. Her local state legislator nominated her of her own accord by her own merits, and we cannot tell you how proud the commission was to see your name come across the new executive director's desk, Shaitia Spurrell. The movement that you built to empower those who come behind you lives on, growing ever stronger, despite what we may face. We can't thank you enough for the path that you paved for so many of us. The fact that a lot of us are still here today is a tribute to your legacy. Thank you, and please join me in congratulating Jill Ashton from Clinton, who was nominated by State Representative Meg Kilcoyne. Suchera Chenoy from Worcester, nominated by State Representative David LeBoeuf. Claire Frieda from Leominster, nominated by State Representative Natalie Higgins. Patricia Freese from Leominster, nominated by State Senator John Cronin. Karen Henderson from Westboro, who was co-nominated by State Representatives Kate Donahue and Hannah Kane. Teresa Hicks from Uxbridge was nominated by State Senator Ryan Fatman. Kelly Hitt from West Brookfield was nominated by State Representative Donald Berthomew. Lori Hout from Douglas was nominated by State Representative Joseph McKenna. Deborah Johnson from Dudley was nominated by State Representative John Marcy. Anahi Marsuian. It took me a long time to practice that with her. I'm very excited that we got that one. Was nominated by State Senator Robin Kennedy. Tracy Phillips from Hopedale was nominated by State Representative Brian Murray. Victoria Seltzer from Sterling was nominated by State Representative Mike Kusmarek. Karen Spencer from Uxbridge was co-nominated by State Representatives Michael Soter and Joseph McKenna. Karen Swindle from Milford was nominated by State Senator Becca Rausch. Teresa Thompson of Gardner was nominated by State Senator Peter Durant. Last but not least, Shannon Wall from Shrewsbury was nominated by State Representative Hannah Kane. And at this time, I would like to welcome Commissioner and previous chair to the podium.
You guys tired of me yet? I'm kidding, I'm kidding. So again, congratulations, everyone. I want to take this opportunity to just introduce our new slate of officers for the Massachusetts Commission on the Status of Women. Our newly elected chairwoman, Chairwoman-elect Christine Monska. Our Vice Chair-elect, Commissioner Tanisha Arena. Newly elected Secretary, Commissioner Divya Chakravarty. Treasurer, Commissioner Audrey Hall. Our Program and Planning Committee, our Chairwoman, Commissioner Shea. Excuse me, Commissioner Dr. Kimberly Shea. Let me get that right. Our Vice Chair, Commissioner Whitney Dodd. Secretary of Program and Planning is Commissioner Giselle Byrd. Legislative and Public Policy Committee, our Chairwoman, Commissioner Goldberg, Allison Goldberg. Vice Chair of the committee, Commissioner Heather Panahi. And Secretary, Commissioner Gamel DiCarvalho. Our Finance Committee Commissioner, again, Audrey Hall, please. Our Chair, Commissioner Tanisha Arena. And the Secretary for the committee, Commissioner Natasha George. And these are the newly elected officers for 2026-2027 for the Commonwealth women, the status of women. I also want to pay homage to our outgoing chair, Commissioner Chairwoman Meredith Tuitt. So I did meet Commissioner Tuitt way back. I think I was, what, 24 years? I was young. My son was 6 years old. My Jackie Hart, former Senator Jack Hart, introduced me to the State House, and Shirley Owens Hicks at the time brought me in to this house, and I met Meredith Tuitt. And she was like, okay, come with me. In the first place, she sent me, because if you know Commissioner Tuitt, she likes to eat. So she took me across the street to Filibuster. And I was like, why are we going here? What are you trying to tell me? She's like, no, I want to tell you where you can eat first, because you're going to spend a lot of long hours in this place, and you got to know where to go to get some food. And I was like, what? But then I realized later she was saying the simple things in life can account to more than what you may see and what may be in front of you. Because all the hours that we spend in here, food sometimes can bring you some joy and some camaraderie with other people that you may not even know or notice. So going across the street to Filibuster, I was able to meet a lot of aides and a lot of people in the State House. So it may have been simple, but it actually brought me a lot of knowledge about other people in the State House. And I think this today will never give what you've brought to a lot of people, not only on this commission, but in the State House. How you took a lot of people under your wing when it was sometimes wasn't welcomed because they didn't know. Yeah. But working in room 167, and that's where Shirley Owens Hicks and Representative Gloria Fox, they shared an office in there. And there was a man in that office, and he used to tell Shirley Owens Hicks and Gloria Fox, he used to say, if they're not talking about, he said, when they're talking about you, and we were like, talking about you? He said, oh yeah, when they're not talking about you, that's when you worry. But when they are, that's when you know you're doing the right thing. Yeah. So Meredith, thank you for all that you've done. Not only for young people like me coming into this State House and really not having direction, but showing the way, and keep showing the way. Because she doesn't have a problem calling my phone. Well, no. Checking me on whatever. You don't want me to have your cell phone number. But thank you, Meredith. Thank you on behalf of the Commonwealth, and thank you on behalf of the commission.
Thank you, sis. All righty. Woo! Well, I know you guys are like, okay, what do we do next? So we're coming down to closing remarks, right? I know you're ready to get up out of those seats, go upstairs, and we want to take a really huge group picture when we are done. All of the pictures that are taken today, your class shots and so on, will get sent to you, right? Wow. Let's have a round of applause again for all of these heroines. I needed to have a bell so I can do some ringing here and say, okay, but I want to also say to the family and friends that are here with our heroines, thank you for being there, being support to them, being someone they can lean on, someone they can rely on. You're important to keep them moving, right? So give yourselves a round of applause. we gather to raise our voices, to be represented, and to advocate for our communities. While the issue we face are multiple, together we can tackle anything. And we can. Most importantly, we are here because we believe in the power of women to not only overcome these barriers, to breaking them down, smashing them with a mallet, stomping them with your stiletto. You know what I'm saying? Just get rid of those barriers and push it out the way for the sisters that are coming behind you. So I want to thank you for that. Commonwealth heroines are the women who use their time, their talent and enthusiasm. We've said that throughout this program, but I want you guys to remember that. And they use it to enrich the lives of others and to make a difference in their neighborhoods. They are mentors, volunteers, they're everything that we said they were before, but I just want to repeat that again. These women are the glue that keep a community together, and every community has them, and they should be celebrated. We'd also like to thank our many legislative partners who have recommended women within their districts, who perform unheralded acts daily that make our homes and neighborhoods and cities and towns better places to live. Massachusetts in ways is big and small, and the collective effort is meaningful and lasts longer than we could have ever imagined. So just a couple of final thoughts before we wrap up. You know what, I'm feeling a little emotional, 147. Like, wow, I keep thinking about that. So I want to say, this is not the end. This is not the end. It's just a pause. It's just a pause in all of the work that we do. All of us heroines, all of us women. It's just a pause. Because as soon as we leave this building, we're going to be stomping down, doing our thing again, right? Exactly, right? Y'all don't sound enthused. We're going to do our thing, right? Okay. So we have a surprise for you. We're being honored with the presence of the Lieutenant Governor of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts.
Thank you. I mean, how awesome is it to be in a room full of women who are doers, who are doing it every single day? Drink up this energy, okay? We need more of it. I'm really honored to be with you here today and to celebrate all of the good deeds that so many of you do every single day. And we're really fortunate to have the Commission on the Status of Women who are able to bring us together this afternoon. It feels a little bit to me like balm for the soul right now, given some of the division in our country, and I think the wrong-headedness. It's great to be able to come together and recognize this year's Commonwealth heroines for doing the important work, in community. I think many of you in this room may know I used to work in local government. I was the mayor in Salem for 17 years, great city. I think among the 147 of you, at least 2 of you are from Salem, so I'm really grateful for that. And I really just want to say thank you for the work you do in communities. I think some of the most important work we do in government, whether it's educating your kids or keeping your neighborhood safe or investing in the places you make memories, that quality of life happens due to the work we do locally. And certainly here in this building, we like to uplift and empower all that you're doing. In a state that has been leading the nation, like we helped form the creation of this nation. I just came from our governor's council meeting. Some of you know we have a council that is an extra step in terms of our judicial appointments, wanting to make sure we're deliberate and thoughtful and thinking about the work that we're doing. And we held the meeting today in the old State House where the original governor's council worked. The original governor's council was actually a creature of the crown, going back to our pre-democracy days as our own nation. And I'm reminded every single day, especially this year with the 250th anniversary of American independence, of the role that Massachusetts played in that. You know, in that old state house, that is where the people of Boston heard the first Declaration of Independence. That is where our Constitution was also became known. The oldest Constitution in the world is the Massachusetts State Constitution. And I think we're the place where revolutions were started. While the rest of the country is celebrating 250 years, we're celebrating 251 because we're overachievers here in Massachusetts. And while there were just ordinary people on that green in Lexington and on that bridge in Concord 251 years ago, I'm reminded of the power of ordinary people to start a country and a nation, to fulfill our democratic fundamental principles, and to continue to advance what's next. You know, I'm not a native of Massachusetts. I'm actually a Navy brat. So I was born in Hawaii. We lived, sailors, my Navy vet over here. We lived in lots of different places. And like many people, I came to Massachusetts to go to college and never left. And I fell in love with a place that has this restlessness for what's next. If there's a hard problem to solve, you come to Massachusetts. If there's something that you want to push an envelope on, really advancing, you come to Massachusetts. If you're not sure about what it's going to take to get something done, well, we're the place to be, because we know none of us are as smart as all of us, and when we put more people around the table, we get better results. And we invest in that time and time and time again. And often it's women who are leading those efforts. You know, we have a proud history when it comes to our women's rights. I was in Worcester yesterday, and it's Worcester in 1850 where the first ever National Women's Rights Convention was held. That was before women's suffrage was a thing. They were hosting it there. In 1945, Massachusetts was the first state to pass the equal pay law. Like, that's what we do here. We push envelopes, and we're not perfect. We've got work to do, but I'd much rather be in a place that's always looking to get better, to do more, to find those solutions, to press for better communities and a higher quality of life. And I think today, that's what the leaders in this room do every single day, in the spaces you live, in the places you occupy, creating opportunities, opening doors, finding ways to pull others up along with you, making room at the table for more. That's what we do here in Massachusetts. So I just want to say congratulations to all of today's heroines for the work you do, for continuing to make Massachusetts a better place, for uplifting the best state to live in Massachusetts for women to raise a family, the safest state, the top schools, the highest access for healthcare. I could go on, but I don't want to be a braggart. But we do this together. So thank you and congratulations.
All right. Wasn't that a nice surprise? So we're wrapping up. We're going to ask you to join us upstairs for a group photo on the grand staircase. And following that, we'll have a reception in the Great Hall of Flags, right? We have our event survey that we're going to ask you to take. And we know you hate surveys. And we know after a day like this, you don't want to take a survey. But we're going to ask you to do that. If you don't, the link is up there. If not, we'll share it with you upstairs also. We ask that you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, all of those social media things, because we're always keeping you abreast of what's happening for women and girls in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Tag us in all of your pictures. Now, I'm going to have to tell you how we're going to get there. As you know, there's 2 small elevators. Please be cordial. No pushing, no shoving. No. Those of you that can take the steps, please take the steps, go upstairs. You could, if you want to do one flight to the first floor and go to the center of the building where you see other elevators, or do 2 flights up, and then you just walk down until you get into the center. Second floor is where we're going, to the grand staircase. But those of you that need the elevators, when you get off the second floor, you're gonna go right outside of your elevator, go all the way down until you get to the opening, and then take another right, and then it'll bring you down into like the grand staircase and all of the great halls that are upstairs, right? We're gonna play 2 short videos as we begin to file out of the room. We don't want you to have a silent exit. We want you to leave in a cordial, in a nice manner. So Ellen, I wanna say thank you to Ellen, because Ellen, our communications director, she tries to keep us on point. She tries to. I'm going to ask my sister commissioners that are behind me and down here to please stand. Where's our photographer? Over there. So I don't want you ladies to move yet. I just want us to get a group shot of everyone in the hall and us up here, so that could be in our gallery of pictures also. Again, you will be getting the pictures. You'll get a link. It'll be on our website and all of that. So all the commissioners, please stand. State and regional. Wait, who we missing? Who we missing? Oh, they want to scoot. They're scooting. Oh, thank you. Oh, we have a regional. Come on, regional. Come on. Yes. Skinny lens, okay? I'm proud to welcome you to the 22nd Annual Commonwealth Heroines Celebration. It's a true privilege to be able to be here today to pause and celebrate women of our local communities that perform unheralded acts on a daily basis that make our homes, our neighborhoods, our cities, our towns better places to live. We are the foundation. Every year, the MCSW partners with state legislators to identify women who make outstanding contributions to their community and to the Commonwealth. It's been a hearty round of applause. Come on, for the 2025. Look up here, ladies. Look around. Yes. Jelly, Girls Empowerment and Leadership Initiative. Over 200 plus young sisters between the ages of 14 to 22, and we're here empowering them.
I love all the girls have this experience to be inspired, empowered, and also knowing more people, more girls like them. And I feel it's a great space and great opportunity to bring our daughters.
Well, what brings me here today is I would love to remember what I'm doing this for, what my why is. It's 3 years that I've been on the commission, and I'm excited to hear what challenges girls have in our state and what we can do to make policy and change that will help them with that.